Hey there, Seahawks, it's Miss Adams, and in this video, we're going to talk about what is statistics. Alright, so first you need to basically know a lot of vocabulary. So this first video is a lot of vocabulary. Really, this whole first unit is very heavy with vocabulary. So, data consists of information coming from observations, counts, measurements, or responses. So basically, it's just all the pieces of information that we're going to collect. So that's our data. A single piece of data is called a datum. Okay, so data is plural. All right, statistics. The science of collecting, organizing, analyzing, and interpreting data in order to make decisions. All right, the population is the collection of all outcomes, responses, measurements, or counts that are of interest. Okay, so if we collect data from every single person in our group that we're looking to figure out, like if we want to make a decision about something and we get information from every single person in that group, well, every single person makes up the population. A sample is a subset or part of a population. Okay, so if we have this big group of population and then we take a small section, that's a sample. So typically in statistics, we'll take a sample because we don't want to collect data from every single person in the population unless we have a really small population group. All right, the parameter is a numerical description of a population characteristic. Okay, so if we're describing a numerical value, so like the mean or the standard deviation or the average from data collected for the entire population, that value is the parameter. A statistic is a numerical description of a sample characteristic. So if we're talking about the mean or the standard deviation or the average from a sample value, it's a statistic. Descriptive statistics is the branch of statistics that involves the organization, summarization, and display of data. All right, and then inferential statistics is the branch of statistics that involves using a sample to draw conclusions about a population. All right, the basic tool for this is probability. Okay, and if you take AP statistics ever, or you take statistics in college, you'll do a lot more inferential statistics than we will cover in this course. We will do some, but you'll do a lot more in future statistics courses. Variability, how spread out the data is. So variability can be measured with the range, the interquartile range, the standard deviation, and the variance, and you'll learn about all those things later on. Statistical questions. To answer a statistical question, you need to collect data with variability. So, for example, what is the average number of cars in the parking lot on Monday morning? We could collect data, and it's going to vary from week to week. All right, let's practice. A survey of 961 major appliance shoppers found that 23% bought extended warranties. Identify the population and identify the sample. All right, so our population would be all people who shop for major appliances. And our sample would be the 961 major appliance shoppers selected for the survey. All right, so same setup. Is 23% a parameter or a statistic? So a survey of 961, that was our sample of shoppers, found that 23%, so 23% of the 961 that we selected. So that was coming from a sample. So if our numerical value is coming from a sample, then it is a statistic. Which part of the survey represents the descriptive branch of statistics? Okay, so they found that 23% bought extended warranties. Okay, so we're describing what we got. That's descriptive statistics. Make an inference based on the results of the survey. Okay, so you could do a number of things here. I'm going to give you two examples. So we would expect about 23% of all major appliance shoppers to purchase the extended warranty. Okay, is it going to be exactly 23% if we ask every single major appliance shopper? No, it may be, it may not, because we are doing this based off of a sample. You could also say that people don't find the extended warranties worth the expense. Based on our sample, only 23% purchased the extended warranty. So maybe it's not worth it to them. Basically, what could you infer from the statistics, from the sample? All right, go Seahawks.